It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, line. Set.
They will start this drive with Ford.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. You talk about this Rams defense.
They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
The slot man in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Back at the 24-yard line. Ready.
Throwing his Lance on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Lance now on first down.
Flushed out right.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert now.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ford.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The Bengals at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go.
Second down in the yard.
Green Jack. Claws raised. Ready.
And Lance going to throw.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Albert his second touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Rams.
They're right here.
Metcalf motions left. They run with the second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
All right, come on.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9. Now Tua going to change the play.
Tempo 3, kick. All right, let's go.
And going right back to Walker. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 44. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Isaiah Foskey on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bengals' 33-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Well, this defense for the Bengals, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A give for Walker running right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. Just their first in this half. Well, and come right back. Smith and Jigba in motion right. Here's Walker. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Tyson Anderson on the tackle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Walker is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kenneth Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. The Lance now to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. to Walker on first down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Walker with another carry. Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Rams.
Running right, here's Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And now they'll shift things around. Give to Walker on the read option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And Walker once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Here's 3rd and goal now from the 9. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tua is going to change things up.
Trying the left side with Walker. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made there behind the line by Isaiah Foskey.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Tua going to throw.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The handoff to Ford up the middle. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
23-yard line.
Strike,
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Fuse, yellow. Blaster, stick.
Now Lance. That's complete. It's Okurodanon.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Lance.
And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Drake London.
From 17 yards out.
And the Bengals have retaken a
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for LA. 52 yards.
52 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. To the right side, this is Walker.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Ken Walker
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Rams have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
The two are going to try and throw for it.
Flush to his right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
On play action, Lance. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
From the gun, it's Lance.
He finds his man complete. That's 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Black Ultra. Hustle, hustle.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here.
Over the middle, held in by Sharp.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
52.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Rams' 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Miles Murphy, he's the one who got in there and hit him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, LA! Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next to score, Rams 23, Bengals 15. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
White, yellow.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Come on.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Here we go. Here we
Line
go.
of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Trail. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Shotgun now for Lance. That's once again complete to Chark. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Ready.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Smash. Red. Black Ultra.
Lance looking to throw it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. DJ Chark, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Green jack. Ready.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
Eluding the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
They run again with Walker, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Now Tua going to change the play.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's
he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on fourth down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the fourth quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
On the give, it's Walker. Brought down at the 20.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
And now an audible here into something else. Sticking with Walker on second down.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Bengals are right back in this football game.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Fight 60. Set.
Throwing now is Lance. Throw left side. There's London.
Lance's pass complete to Drake London. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes second down.
Pause red. Set.
Working from the gun. Lance.
He finds his man complete. It's 4th. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's 4. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Lance. Able to connect with Chark.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Drill green. Steel black. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hut, hut.
Lance back to throw.
going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 6-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Down to an goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck.